Every single day, people are dealing with this distraction, and it's killing you, people. Well, hello there. It's Fred Moore here, your time management expert and bald guy. Well, hello there. I sound like Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels, don't I? Hello there. Hello. Well, hello there. I don't look like him at all. Yeah. Yes, I'm talking about a huge distraction. A huge distraction that everyone is dealing with all the time. And of course, a solution, how to get rid of it. Well, maybe not get rid of it completely, but get it under control. What is this huge distraction I'm talking about? I'm talking about emails. Yes, emails. You know what they are, you get them, and it's those notifications that pop up on your phone and on your computer. Bing, look, bing, look at me. Bing, I need your attention. Bing, look over here. Bing, I'm distracting you. Bing, why are you looking at this? Bing, look, I'm pulling you off track. Bing, I'm bugging you. Just like me going bing all day long. It's costing you so much checking your email. Seriously? Really? Why? Why is it costing me, Fred? See, it's pulling your focus away from whatever it is that you're doing. You are letting some outside force, something that's probably not that important, pull your focus. One of my biggest pet peeves is if I'm at a store, right, dealing with a salesperson or the cashier or whatever, and they have to answer a phone, and it's a customer on the phone. Okay, I'm right there. I'm in person, and I'm dealing with them one-on-one. I get it. When the phone rings, you need to answer it. But somebody else should answer that phone. Not, they're dealing with me live and in person. Why is this person just coming in and interrupting? And they're not here. They didn't take the time to get here, right? I'm on my soapbox now. I just, No, same thing with email. You're focused on something. You're doing some good, solid work, and then all of a sudden, bing, look at me over here. I need your attention right now. Maybe it's something really important. Right? If it's really super important, they're going to show up at your office. They're going to page you, right? They're going to page me. Boy, did I just date myself. My beeper just went off from 1986, I think. A long time ago. Yes. But they're going to get a hold of you somehow. It's really, really important. What I'm saying is don't let these things pull your focus, right? You don't need to answer every single email or get your attention on every single email right then, right now, unless that's your job. Then ignore this. Go on to another video. That's the first thing that it's costing you. It's also costing you your time. You're losing time by doing this. Science tells us that whenever your focus is pulled away, whenever you're distracted by something, it takes time to get back into what you were doing, right? You're not just losing the time to check that. Let's say an email pops up, you check it 30 seconds, 1 minute to look at it, delete it, file it, answer it, whatever. And let's say it's 2 minutes to you spend on this email, all right? 2 minutes to go. Now you got to go back to what you were doing. Now, it's going to take you probably another minute or 2 or 3 or 4 to get back into what you, okay, what was, oh yeah, I was doing this and all that. And you're not going to be fully focused on that thing for another few minutes. So this one email that's only costing you a minute or 2 now ends up costing you 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes, right? And if that happens 20 times a day, you do the math. 200 minutes, that's almost 4 hours. No, it isn't. I don't know my math. It's several hours is what I'm saying. You're losing your time. So what do you do about it? What do you do about all these emails that pop up? I'm going to tell you. Schedule time to check your emails. What? You mean I can't respond right then and there and just be at the beck and call every ding and bling and chime that pops up? No, schedule time to check your emails. Obviously, you probably want to do it in the morning, one of the first things, not the first thing, but one of the first things. Right? Most people, as soon as they get out of bed, what do? They grab their phone and they look at their social media feed or they check their emails. I recommend not doing that. I find myself doing that from time to time. trying not to. Doing my best, people. I'm trying to live what I'm teaching, all right? Don't let somebody else set your agenda for the day. Save it for later. But I understand. Start the workday, you probably need to check your emails. So schedule a time to check your emails. And by schedule a time, a start time, and an end time. Yes, because you could keep on going. Hey, look, I'm going to go. And then be distracted by other things. Get sucked down the rabbit hole. And before you know it, why am I watching these funny cat videos from 1984? This is weird. They didn't even have the internet back then. I don't know. When you schedule the time, start time, end time. That way, boom. All right, I'm done with this now. Put it away. Schedule a time later on. Maybe every couple hours. Maybe twice a day. Maybe once a day. Woo. Probably not once a day. Probably more than that. But 2 or 3 times, you know, before lunch, after lunch, before the end of the workday, whatever. Just schedule time to check your emails. That way you won't be distracted by every notification that pops up. And when you're not in that time of when you're supposed to be scheduling your emails, silence your device. Yeah, turn off the notifications, turn off the dings. My phone does not ding when an email comes in because I get too many of them, right? It would be bing, 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 and talk about distraction. No. I want to be able to check my email when I want to check my email. You're not the boss of me, unless it's your boss emailing you, going, why haven't you answered my emails? You've been listening to Fred again, haven't you? Yeah. So schedule the time to check your emails. It's going to save you a lot of time, a lot of distraction. Trust me. Hopefully this video is helpful for you. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share it with your friends, comment on it, let me know what kind of distractions are happening in your life. Hopefully this is going to get some of your time back, and if you want more of your time back, right there, it says so right there, 5hoursback.com. Go to that website right now. I will wait. Go. Oh, you're going? Okay, good. 5hoursback.com. You're going to find a video and a PDF that will teach you, help you get at least 5 hours back in your week. 5 hours that you can use to have fun, to check those emails, and to do so much more. Talk to you next time.